From Oedipus Rex to Phantom Thread, this article reveals the 25 most insufferable movie families. These fictionalized broods are the worst of the worst, including contentious, smug, oblivious, and even criminal family members. Find out which families make your upbringing look like the Waltons, and be grateful you didn't grow up in these households. The family comedy Little Miss Sunshine features the dysfunctional Hoover family, who embark on a road trip to a beauty pageant. The journey is filled with major tragedies and small triumphs, but the characters are more like cynically constructed one-trick caricatures. Steve Carell and Alan Arkin star in this quirky indie film that is like a darker version of Vacation. The Family Stone's eccentric characters swarm Sarah Jessica Parker's straight-laced character in this Christmas dramedy. The too loving, too supportive, upper-class family pushes her into impossible-to-take situations, resulting in emotional turmoil. Watch for more entertainment content on MSN. Meet the Fockers is a sequel to Meet the Parents. Starring Dustin Hoffman and Barbra Streisand, the movie tries to double down on the zaniness and awkwardness. Unfortunately, it fails to live up to the original, wiping out any sympathy for the characters in the first 30 minutes. The McAllisters are known for leaving their youngest son, Kevin, behind while taking Christmas vacations, creating the plot for Home Alone. The family is seen as privileged and self-absorbed, making Kevin a sadistic brat. Watch MSN for more entertainment updates. Woody Allen's Interiors is a drama about a wealthy family haunted by a past of pain and cruelty. Though the film is well-crafted and beautifully shot, the characters are deeply unhappy and lack nuance. Allen's later works would improve upon this, but Interiors showcases unmitigated woe suffered by people you wouldn't want to be around. Dan in Real Life, a film by Peter Hedges, stars Steve Carell as a widowed journalist who falls for his brother's girlfriend while on a family trip. The film, while potentially dramatic, focuses too much on eccentric supporting characters and trivial moments like a family talent show. Despite a talented cast, this movie is seen as a waste of time and cloying garbage. Follow MSN for more exclusive entertainment content. Please Don't Eat the Daisies started as a popular book about a family adjusting to suburban life, and was later turned into a film and even a bland sitcom. It follows the McKays, who move out of Manhattan due to rising rents, and their adventures with their unique English sheepdog. Though not very exciting, it remains a classic for those interested in suburban life in the 1960s. In Ferris Bueller's Day Off, the Bueller family is a mess. Ferris is a spoiled, manipulative brat who constantly manipulates his friend Cameron. His sister Jeannie is envious of his sway over their parents. Meanwhile, their parents are clueless vapid suburbanites. Catch more entertainment news by following MSN. Robert Redford's Ordinary People follows the Jarretts, an upper-class family in suburban Chicago, as they struggle to cope with the accidental death of their eldest son. The surviving son's suicide attempt is dismissed by his self-absorbed mother, who prioritizes appearances over her son's health. This emotionally charged film concludes with the audience rooting for the mother's departure. The Sound of Music continues to be a popular movie, but the non-stop cheeriness of the Trapp family singers may be too much for some. Sing-along screenings offer a more light-hearted way to enjoy the film, but So Long, Farewell is still a tough song to tackle. Check out MSN for more entertainment news. Robin Williams stars in Mrs. Doubtfire, a horror film about a father who loses custody of his children due to his irresponsible behavior. To regain custody, he becomes a female housekeeper to infiltrate his ex-wife's home. Sally Field co-stars in this classic comedy. The Twilight movies are a bore, despite featuring attractive vampires. They closely follow the young adult novels, stripping away any hint of sex appeal. Robert Pattinson's later indie films showcased his charm. The Cullens miss out on any kinky fun, opting for vampire baseball. Catherine Deneuve is disappointed. More exclusive entertainment content on MSN. In Igby Goes Down, a wealthy 17-year-old struggles to stay enrolled in prep schools, leading him to work construction for his godfather in New York. While the main character is portrayed as a rebellious hero, his chronic misanthropy is not earned. This film highlights the struggles of characters who are victims of their extreme wealth. A star-studded cast including Julianne Moore, Michael Vartan, and Roy Scheider gather for a Thanksgiving dinner in The Myth of Fingerprints. Secrets and lies are revealed, but nothing of note occurs. Critics question why such a talented cast would bother with this lackluster film, with some comparing it to Interiors on Valium. Follow for more entertainment news. The Skywalkers have been a whiny detriment to the Star Wars galaxy. The original trilogy revolved around a son cleaning up a mess created by his father, while the prequel trilogy was about creating said mess. The new trilogy features the son creating new problems. Only R2-D2's behavior is beyond reproach. Leia even sent Kylo Ren to Luke for training. It's no wonder R2-D2 shut down between trilogies. In the pitch-black comedy Happiness, the Jordan family is a disaster. Joy can't catch a break in love, Helen dates terrible men due to her neuroses, and Trish is married to a pedophile. This 139-minute film may be a punishing sit if you're not on director Todd Solondz's misanthropic wavelength. Follow us on MSN for exclusive entertainment content. The film, American Beauty, won several Oscars for its portrayal of suburban ennui. The Burnham family faces separation as Lester is unhappy at work and attracted to his daughter's friend, Carolyn is having an affair, and Jane is in love with a neighbor's son. The cinematography and score received praise, but the satirical tone may not hold up on additional viewings. The movie, Napoleon Dynamite, directed by Jared Hess, introduces us to the peculiar Dynamite family. John Heder plays the titular character, but the film also explores the lives of his eccentric family members Kip and Rico. The movie's unique worldview is either hilarious or unbearable, depending on your sense of humor. Check out more exclusive entertainment content on MSN. In 1991, Steven Spielberg was almost on board for a Peter Pan movie written by James V. Hart, starring Robin Williams as a middle-aged, career-focused Peter who must save his children from Neverland. The only problem was that the solution involved spending more time with his kids, a luxury for many hardworking parents. This concept seemed to elude Spielberg, leaving the film with a broken family dynamic. Steven Spielberg's classic sci-fi film, Close Encounters of the Third Kind, has undergone criticism due to the character of Roy Neary leaving his family to join the alien mothership. However, the film establishes early on that Neary has little connection to his unhappy family. Join us on MSN for more exclusive entertainment content. Shoot the Moon is a gut-wrenching movie about a family falling apart. George cheats on his wife, Faith, and they stay together for their daughters. The struggle to keep their union going is overwhelming. Although hard to watch, the cast and director keep you engaged until the harsh end. The film version of August, Osage County stars Meryl Streep, but be warned, this play-turn movie about an Oklahoma family is not for the faint of heart. It's a wild, incestuous yarn that makes Tennessee Williams' dramas look tame. Tracy Letts' Pulitzer Prize-winning play takes a jackhammer to the nerves of even the most tolerant viewer. The histrionics are dazzling on stage but may grate like crazy in front of a camera. Check out MSN for more exclusive entertainment content. Wes Anderson's The Darjeeling Limited, starring Owen Wilson, Adrian Brody, and Jason Schwartzman, is a tale of three brothers seeking enlightenment in India. Despite Anderson's reputation for family comedies, audience thought the self-centered characters showed that the director had run aground creatively. However, the film is excusable in retrospect as it was a transitional film for Anderson. The Graduate is a satirical masterpiece that hilariously mocks baby boomers' frustration with their parents. The film depicts Benjamin Braddock, who lacks direction and ambition, and his obnoxious parents who push him towards conventional jobs. As Benjamin continues to stay at home, he becomes a source of embarrassment for his parents. Don't miss out on more entertainment content. Follow us on MSN. Entertainment news. Terms of Endearment narrowly missed making the cut for the best movies of all time due to the writer-director, Robert Harling, not making the film. However, Designing Women, which Harling penned, is a 2-hour-plus episode that audiences should avoid. The sequel features Shirley MacLaine, but Harling's mistake of confusing rudeness for character development makes for a grating experience. Follow MSN for more exclusive entertainment content.